Hi, I'm Donna from the Masquerade, and I've got a little tip for you about your 1/4" feet while you're paper piecing. Now, some people are afraid to depend on their foot for their 1/4. They don't know their foot well enough, and I have a good way to help you get used to your 1/4" foot. So there's all different kinds. Here's one that I like that I use on my Pfaff. It's an open toe kind of 1/4" foot with a nice straight edge. With nothing to get caught on. I love that. There's another one. Here's one that I use on a Janome, but this is one that has one of those guards on it. And I try to stay away from that one because the guard can end up bending away from the foot. And then you don't have a perfect 1/4" every time anymore. So that's one that I don't use a lot. Here's one I love also on my Janome. It's a clear 1/4" foot. The 1/4" is over here. But it's got this little piece that bumps out, and sometimes your seam allowance gets stuck on that and pushes, and so it's not always a favorite. I actually love the one that is just a straight, plain metal 1/4" foot. This is how you end up getting used to your 1/4" foot. You're going to have to look at your paper piecing while you're piecing and watch the seam allowance line and see where it lines up on your 1/4" foot. And then when you're paper piecing without the paper on there and you're trying to get a perfect 1/4" seam, you'll get used to where the edge of your fabric needs to land. So I'll show you how. So Quiltworx patterns have a nice 1/4" seam allowance line, and as I'm paper piecing and sewing on my solid line, I can watch my seam allowance line and I see where it falls just a thread past the edge of that 1/4" foot. And so when I pay attention to that and I get used to seeing it like that, when I go to finally piece something without the paper on it and I want a 1/4" seam, I can know right where my fabric needs to land for a perfect 1/4" seam. So that's my tip for Tuesday. Have a great week.